realize there's been some confusion and ambiguity, and I haven't really explained this yet, but I'm going to try to go through kind of the order process as best as I can through the computer and not through an iPhone, just to kind of see if I can give you a better, more comprehensive idea of kind of what's going on. So let's start up with how you order. There's an order online tab on the website, so people can order without their phones or without the app if they really want to. They still have to sign up though, I think. So, but we're gonna click on this button. It'll take us to the app. It looks a little different online, which is fine. So let's go to order delivery. All right, Miami University. So there's two ordering pages. Order restaurant is here, and order anything else is here. I'm just going to do order restaurant because it's the most common. I'll show you order anything else real quick. It's the same stuff. Basically, there's just no drop down for restaurant. Otherwise, it's basically the same thing. So let's go to order restaurant. Just type my name in. Let's just do this guy. Phone number, we'll use mine. It already has my email plugged in there. That's nice. Include address for delivery. It's got my address. That's awesome. Hall of residence optional. Don't need that. Let's just say I want Starbucks. So what do I want? I want an old-fashioned glazed donut. Bacon, Gouda, sandwich. Let's see, I don't want this heated up, so not heated up. I do want this heated up, so and a grande Pikes, whatever it is, Pikes Peak or Pikes Place, coffee. Okay, so let's say this is my order. So tip him out. Now for tips, I've been trying to think about it, figure out, make up my mind, but we might be moving to tips done through by cash or like when the customer is paying versus putting their tip here, which I think people will like more, and the drivers will appreciate getting tips in cash once in a while, I think too. So the next time you see this may say some, it may be tip them out, but in the box or underneath it'll say you can leave this blank or whatever. Tip will be given at purchase, but for the sake of an argument, let's just make my tip $3. Order code, this means nothing at all. It's just for the drivers, and you'll see why this is important for the drivers in a second, but it says non-sequential, so 5 digits non-sequential, so whatever that is, 69420 is what we'll go with. Alright, perfect. I agree, and hop to it. Alright, gives us these thing, thanks for ordering, a fraud will contact you in 20 minutes, blah blah blah. That's one of the jobs as you guys, as campus execs, is going to be making sure that you or a driver has contacted every customer within 20 minutes. You may miss it and maybe 25, sometimes 30, but we want to get there at 20 minutes basically. People are okay with waiting that long to get contacted, so that's kind of the time frame that we need to meet. So let's hit yes. Okay, so I just ordered Starbucks as a customer. That's great. So I'm just gonna wait here, right? Wait for hopefully someone contacts me in 5 minutes. I know someone's going to get me in 20 minutes. So now let's look at kind of the drivers and you and what you're looking at. So since that was ordered from Miami, the drivers for Miami are going to see it under the PF Oxford Delivery Gmail in their phones. Now every single campus has their own email, but so you can see it's popped up here already. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get to the phone. It's usually pretty fast, so there's usually not an issue with that. So me as a driver, let's look at this. I see this and I see good. There's just this email. No one has claimed it, and I'll show you why no one has claimed it in a second. But if I click on the email, this is what it will look like on the iPhone too. It gives me this order form. It's all the information that the customer submitted, and so it's got the address for me. It's got the number. It's got the email. The cool thing about this on the phone is you can see how the numbers are linked. So if you hold down on it, it'll pop up with options and you can hit send message right away, and so it's kind of cool and easy like that. So I can see what they wanted. Perfect. It's detailed. That's good. Tip is $3. I like that as a driver. That's awesome. Order code is 69420. So what's his name? His name is Pond, okay, or Pond Frog if you can remember. You don't need the last name, so we'll say Pond. Order code 69420. So as the driver, okay, when I see that and I want to do that delivery, I'm going to come down here to Frog Access and I'm going to hit accept an order. Right here's the information. So Pond was a customer, right? And his 5-digit order code was 69420. Alright. Once I click this, awesome. You successfully accepted an order. How to it? And go make some easy money. Okay, great. Thanks. Make sure you call or text the customer ASAP to let them know you'll be completing their order. Okay, great. So, when I've sent that, watch what happens when I send that form. Go back in here. You can see there's a new message. It's good, Barber. Okay, if I click on that, it shows me. Form title, accept an order. Pond 69420. That means I've accepted the order. Now all the drivers can see this coming into their email, so it's important that you recognize that when you see an order that you want. So let's take a step back and say I'm just seeing the email now. I see, oh great, there's an order, Starbucks, $3 tip. I want that. That's cool. And then I look here, I go, wait a minute. This is an accept an order form for the same guy who ordered Starbucks. Someone has already taken that order, so I can't do it. Shoot. That's really important, and that's kind of the system we use to make sure no one takes an order that's already been taken, which would just be frustrating. And so that's that. Okay. So moving forward, now we're looking at the driver's perspective. The driver has the customer's phone number. So he just goes ahead and texts him, hey, this is Ian from Pond Frog. Just letting you know I'll be leaving for your order shortly. Perfect. The customer will go, thanks. Sometimes they don't answer. Usually it's thanks, all right, okay, whatever. And so you just head out, you go do their order. Easy peasy. If you have a question, the great thing about texting is you just text the customer. If it's like really important, you can call them, but usually I just text them to get back to me. And so you should review the order first before you even leave to make sure you don't have any questions. But it's really simple, and the customers are really they're fine with being texted, so it's all good. So you're going out to get the order. You get the order. You're going to use your Bento Pond Frog card, which those are going in the mail today, so you guys should get them by the end of the week. I hope so. By Monday probably or something. But so the driver uses the card. After you've purchased the goods, it's important to text the customer and be like, hey, I've got your order. Delivery will be in about 10 minutes or whatever you think it's going to be. So the next thing you have to do as the driver is go back into the app, okay? back into Frog Access, and hit close and order. Now, name of the customer, once again, Pond. Order code 69420. Now this is going to change. It says receipt of items. Uploading the receipt can take it can kind of glitch the app, and so it's kind of annoying. And so what I used to have the drivers just text me a picture of the receipt. All they're going to have to do is, this is going to be another form just like these, and they just have to type in the total, the grand total, tax and everything, of the cost of the items. That's it. We're going to keep it simple. It'll be much easier for you guys to record keep and stuff, and so that's what we're going to do. Really shouldn't be an issue with, you say, well, how do we know that drivers didn't also buy themselves something at the store without seeing the receipt or whatever? We don't, except for I can check it on the Bento card dashboard and see how much they paid with the card and how much they actually reported. And so it should be fine. If you have any questions, you can text them about it. If you want them to send a receipt, they can. It's really up to you. I'm not going to require the receipt. So moving forward, if I send this, I'm just going to send this. It's send upload receipt. So it won't let me send it because of that, but we're going to change that. When I send it, it goes to a different email, which I'll give you access to. I have to do that. But it's not going to pop up in the driver email, which is fine. We don't want to clutter that without any information that's not necessary for orders. So once they do that, the next step is to go to the Square app, the Square Register app. I can't show you that on the computer, I don't think. Let me see if I can pull up a video actually. Okay, actually, let's see. This might be good. Okay, let's check this out. Bear with me.
How to take payments using the Square Register app on an iPhone. So once you've downloaded the free Square Register app from the App Store, you can open up the app and go ahead and sign in with your username, your email address, and password.
So this will be the account you guys are signing in, that you made through the app you got for the Square Pond Frog account.
Now, once you've signed into the app,
Alright, perfect. That's exactly what it looks like. So we're going to see what she shows you. Basically, all it is typing in the order cost. There are no periods, so you just type in the 4 numbers or whatever it is. She'll show you.
It will bring you to a keypad screen, but if you're not at the screen, you can always click on the little calculator icon in the bottom left corner to bring you back to it. Now, if you're going to go ahead and take a payment and you're manually entering in a custom dollar amount, you can just use the keypad to ring up the amount. So we'll say $500. Now, this demo account does have tax included, but if you don't set up tax in your settings, that won't be applied. So you can go ahead and tap on the charge button. Now, if you are taking
we always take credit card or debit card, no cash, and really no other. So just a heads up.
Card or debit card payment, and you're swiping the card, you can tap on credit or debit card and go ahead and swipe the card through the card reader.
Yeah, so you'll plug the card reader into the iPhone jack. I understand for the new iPhones there is no jack, but there's a kind of extension that they give you when you get the iPhone, so drivers will need that extension, but you just plug it in and you swipe it. and it's done. It loads, and you just have to wait for it to say payment confirmed or whatever that message is. Sometimes the swipe is kind of kinky. Um, you have to make sure that the edge of the card is completely flush inside the swiper, and it might take you a couple times to get it right. Once you do, you can usually get it right the first time. The only other thing is to make sure that the card reader, when plugged in, is plugged in right side up, so it's got the little square pattern versus just a flat back side.
In this demo, I will be actually going through a full cash payment, since the software that I use to do this demo will not allow me to actually swipe a card and continue video recording. So just go back, and we'll imagine this is a
Okay, so she's going to use cash. We don't need to know any of that, but that's what the app looks like. As far as yeah, okay. So as far as tipping goes, you didn't see it and she didn't show it. There's a tipping screen after you I think it's after you swipe the card. I'm not sure. It might be before actually, and there's just options for a custom amount and then like percentage amounts. So as far as tipping, I think that's what we're gonna move towards. It's just easier to handle, and so that's kind of what the Square app looks like, and that's how you input the order cost. My computer's about to die, so I'm gonna try to hurry this up. So the only other thing is, once you've filled out that close an order form that I was showing you, right, this one, the last thing to do in the app is calculate the total. So you click on, I'll go back for you real quick, right here. Alright, one second. Okay, right here, order total calculator. Click that. Bring you to a page on the website. You can scroll down if it'll let me. Alright, perfect. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Well. Alright. So scroll down. It has the necessary and appropriate fees for every kind of order, which is important for you to know, but that information is all correct. Alright. So you're going to click down here and calculate. It'll bring you to this order calculator that's basically already programmed. So let's say the cost was $16.42. Voila. Alright. The fee was, it was an order restaurant fee, so it was 8. Otherwise, if it was order anything else, it'd be 6, but it's going to be 8% fee, okay? The delivery fee is always $3.99 unless it's different, in which case you'll know. The tip was $3, right? And the Square fee, all you have to do is click on this. You can swipe it too, but it's going to stay the same at $2.75. And so the grand total was $25.40 for the $16.42. That seems like a lot, and it is, but that's what customers pay, so it's not a problem. And so that grand total is the number you're going to punch into the Square Register app. And if you mess it up, all you have to do is just type in the right amount, and it corrects itself. So that's all you do. You put that in the Square Register app, and you punch it in. You swipe the card, and you're good to go. That's really all there is to completing the order. Sometimes their card may be denied or something, or the swiper's not working. You can manually input it as well. You can type in their card number and stuff too. So that should not be an issue. That's about it.